Alright everyone, welcome to another episode of Taco Stacks. I believe this is aluminum. It is. Aluminum screen, kind of falling apart here. Don't push on the screen too hard. I feel like I always got yelled at one point in my life about that. This van is a mess. A lot of junk back there. Still got more junk to put back there. Got a whole trash picking episode straight ahead of us. So let's make it a good one and find some treasure. Starting off the day with some aluminum. 50 cents per pound. Not too shabby. But let's find some things. Make it a good one. It did rain. Let's see what happens. Trash picking taco stacks. Let's do it. I think it's a typewriter. Possibly. People always have random stuff out. I think it's a typewriter. That's pretty cool. Oh, it's all, the veneer's all, oh, missing shelves. Random piece of wood. Typewriter. Smith and Corona. Allergies. Yeah, so all this junk actually is from a storage unit. Renee bought a storage unit, helped her clean it out. We went to the landfill, I guess, yesterday. That was the first thing. I got another screw in my tire, so that was nice. So I'm up to 2 screws now in my tires in under 2 weeks. Not good. The last set, I don't know what I had them for, maybe 2 years, 3 years? Can't imagine more than 3 years. 0 screws in 3 years, and then now 2 weeks, I have 2 screws. Man, I got screwed on that one. Yeah, so it's kind of a long day yesterday, but all that like debris and stuff that is from that storage unit, I mean, there was stuff thrown everywhere. Very cheap unit, very, very cheap. So I don't know if she posted that video yet, but check out her channel as well. Usually take a left around here. Alright, take a left here. Actually, I skipped a week of coming to this town because I went to the AVN rummage sale. Looks like there's a bunch of stuff up here on the right. See if it's just trash. Looks like trash. Can't see if you don't stop. That one piece on top might be aluminum. It looks like a Tonka trunk, probably a newerish one. We'll get out. But yeah, I skipped 1 week for the AVN rummage sale, just like yesterday's trash picking video where I found all those coins. That's like just garbage. Oh yeah, this is aluminum. Actually, a fair share. I was actually still thinking about it, but maybe I won't. Saving a bunch of metal to go to this other scrapyard that is. It's gonna cost me like $30 or $40. Probably cost me $40 in gas to get there. But I think for aluminum, I think they pay 25 cents more per pound. So something like this, which probably weighs 2 pounds, I'd get $1 at my scrapyard. They would give me $1.50. The only issue is that stuff takes up so much space. So to get enough that makes it worthwhile doesn't make sense. Like all of this, I might make $4 more by going there. I have a bunch of other metal that I will be taking there. think that's it. I don't. Those look like all newer tires. Oh, this might be an old. Nah, we'll leave that. It's a pretty good shot. All newerish. Golf ball. Little poker thing. So anyway, long story short, I'm going to make a run up there. It's just a matter of what other metals do I really want to save? Do I want to save all this? Because how much, once I get enough of this, how much space is it going to take up in my garage, as well as how much space is it going to take up in my van when I go there? But maybe I'll do that. You know, that was pretty stupid. I'm not going to put that back here. But like a sealed unit, for example, like the thing that compressor. Compressor off a air conditioner, that I think they pay you 20 cents more per pound. But a small little compressor off an air conditioner could weigh 30 pounds. So 30 pounds is $6 in difference. So you start adding them up, it makes sense, you know, because they're such a small item and they're very compact. You know, you get 5 or 6 of those, you know how much aluminum you would have to find to equal the same amount of weight? It'd be almost like a van load for just, you know, 6 compressors. So there's some things I think I just probably won't save, but it's always an idea. Do I think it's destroyed? Oh, there's a dog in the window. Do I think it's destroyed? That's got a possibility. Oh, it's broken. Nope, definitely broken. Thought the grip was just broken. Got a crack that runs right through it. Not for me. Looks expensive. I believe they call that a longboard, not a skateboard. That's a longboard. Picking a happy medium here. So I saw this. When I was coming down the road, I had to take a left or a right to go to my left. Saw this. Leave those pieces because I don't need those. This is once again more aluminum stuff. Dropped off all. What did I drop off yesterday? Was that 50 pounds? I think it was 50 pounds, if I remember correctly, or 51. And then when we jump across the street, because I did not see this one. This might be a keeper. Might be a keeper. Oh, well. It's not metal. Yeah, it sounds like metal. I don't think it's metal though. No, it's steel. It's not even like, look like brass or copper or something like that. I was like, I can't scrap that. I won't scrap that. Thing's really cool and probably worth a lot more in sellable stuff. Scrap value on that, let's go with 75 cents. That'd be my guess. Ballpark number. So 75 cents does not mean I'm going to sell it for $1, because to me, my persona of life does not feel like it is better to take that and sell it for $1 than it is to scrap it for 75 cents. If I was to scrap it for 75 cents or sell it for $1, I would scrap it for 75 cents. It is not worth putting into a bin, hauling it all the way out there, having it take up space and all that to make 25 cents more. When I have hundreds of other items that can take that same exact space that I can't get 75 cents in scrap for. Kind of want to do a little bit of research. There, the vehicle passed me, and on the back it looked like it read a horse. Pretty sure it's not a model horse of a vehicle. That's all we're working with. I guess that's all we're working with. I thought there was more stuff there. There was not. What do we got here? A weed whacker that needs one of those batteries. Well, good luck finding that thing. They really got you good with these battery operated stuff. It's like it can't switch brands. I do have a Cobalt, well I used to have the Cobalt sprayer, so I have a Cobalt battery, but it's not the same kind of battery. It's a completely different setup. What I like about DeWalt is for the most part, I think every battery they have is just like, you get more juice the larger the battery, but it's still the same hookup. But that looks like it's a completely different battery, inserted a completely different way. Gotta love it. Oh, here a school bus or a garbage truck? There's this plates over here. Oh, I don't know what that is. It's metal. Don't have a clue. A chair. We need some heavier stuff in there if we're going to make a little run to the metal yard. Got a lot of random stuff, but just not heavy stuff. Need like a washer, a mini fridge, maybe 2 mini fridges. Something like that. Kids' toys, add a wheel. There's a random wheel there. This adds some weight, but I don't think we're getting there, guys. Still plenty of daylight. This is metal. Just going to throw it in the box, but I think the box is recyclable. Yeah. Nicely fresh cut grass. Looks nice. Some automotive. Looks like a steel. Looks like a steel wheel though. Yeah, it's a steel wheel. Well, that ain't gonna work. 2 radiators. Speaking of aluminum. See, like if I got not gonna say if I got 100 of these, but like 100 of these or however many you want of these just, they take up less space. It's the same price as that, as to that. This one you have to cut off this plastic end piece, so you just cut off a Sawzall there. Sometimes these actually have a brass rod. Actually, I think I can see it. No. No. Sometimes they have a brass rod that runs to one side, so if you smack this with a hammer, especially if it's older, it'll just shatter. Usually the brass piece is about £1. So what's that? That's about $3 there, just for that little brass piece. But what I was saying about saving the aluminum, you know, you get a bunch of those, they stack easier in the van, they're not a mess, as opposed to aluminum siding. It pays the same price, it's just more condensed and easier to handle, store, do the whole 9 yards. I mean, at this point, I might as well be my own foundry, you know? It's, well, what is going on today? Oh, That's why you gotta look in the box. You can't just, you know, lollygag out here. Some copper down there. How about it? This might be aluminum too. That's what it kind of looks like. See, for that, if I can't get this whole piece apart, because that's all steel, I'm going to just cut it with the Sawzall right there. Have a whole big chunk of clean aluminum. Oh, this thing's a little warped. Thing was going sideways, upside down. That's probably got some water, and then somebody put something really heavy on there. Pays to look in the box. You gotta look. No dilly-dallying. I do have to go back to that storage unit, so we have to finish that up. Thinking I'm not gonna just keep this stuff. This thing still has an instruction manual. A little color faded. I think I might have enough to stop there. I don't want to go home is what I don't want to do. Well, I want to go home eventually, but I don't want to go home and then go to the scrapyard. I'd rather go to the scrapyard and then go home. If I go home, that's it. We're not going back out to the metal yard, at least. But there is some metal at the storage facility. It's just a matter of, can I fit everything if I have more junk already on the van when I get there. It is beautiful weather. Beautiful view. I'm glad I go this way. Should have just went this way. But yeah, it's gorgeous weather out. Feels nice, the whole 9 yards. Don't get hit by the car. Alright, so I said screw it, I'm going to the scrapyard. I'm going to drop off the stuff. The chairs, it's not that it's not a lot of weight, it's just more of that there's a lot of bulk there. I don't think I can take this stuff to the storage unit and then fill up with whatever's left in the storage unit and make it back in one trip. So I guess I'll just have to get rid of this stuff. So we are off to the metal yard. Alright, I don't know if scrap's also going down, but surprisingly I made $12 from this morning. I do have a lot of aluminum to go through now. I did not take any of that in. I'm just going to think about that for the time being. But somehow I made 12 bucks off of all that stuff from this morning. That was just the steel. I did not get rid of the mermaid. Also, that's still back there. And I cut off all the wires. I didn't take any of the wires off like the bread maker or off the shop vac. I didn't take that over to the metal building on that side. Yeah, it's going to wrap it up. I think scrap dropped. I think I was pretty confident I was getting $7.75 before for metal. Now it's $7.25 for every 100 pounds. So I think it dropped 50 cents. I might just be thinking that it was higher than it was, but I'm thinking it was $7.75. I don't know why. Anyway, fun day, another day, treasure hunting complete. Hopefully you guys enjoyed another fun treasure hunt here with Taco Stacks. If you guys enjoyed it, as always, hit the like button. It helps me out, helps grow the channel, and subscribe for more treasure hunts. Never know what we'll get into next. It should be something fun, and until next time, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.